Hi everyone, welcome to Sean Burgess Fitness and thank you for tuning in to my latest Flexibility Matters video on how to actively stretch the hamstrings. So if you've been on our channel already, you would have noticed in our library of videos that we've already got one tutorial on how to actively lengthen the hamstrings while sitting down. Today, I'm going to show you an alternative exercise to that, which is actually going to be more based on the mats and here on the ground. So we're going to be using the downward dog, which is a famous yoga pose, as you know, to lengthen not just through the hamstrings, but also into the lower back and all of the tissues really on the posterior chain. So actually you're going to get a nice stretch into the calves and even higher up coming through the upper back and even the middle back between the shoulder blades as well. So to get into a downward dog position, I'm going to show you from the very start. So we're going to set up here in a box position, which basically means that you want to make sure you've got your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. You should have a little arch in your lower back, because remember the spine is S-shaped, okay, so that's important. And we're also going to keep a little bit of tension between the shoulder blades. Next, I want you to go onto the balls of your feet, maintain your position. I want you to just push into the ground. You would just take a small breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to come up with the hips and just drive your heels into the floor. So we want to try and keep that little squeeze between the shoulder blades, aiming to just rest your head between the arms and just lengthen through the legs. So you should feel that stretch in a number of places, into the calf muscles, into the hamstring group, and if you tighten your lower back, you'll feel it there as well. So I want you to hold that position. And now to make this an active stretch, we're almost going to go into like a little bit of a run. So I want you to just bend one knee, so you go onto the big toes. And then I want you to straighten the other. And then we're going to alternate and just drive the knee forward towards the chest a little bit. Hold in each position for a couple of seconds and then just keep alternating. And as always, when we're doing active stretches, dynamic stretches, I would recommend doing at least 10 to 12 reps on each side and doing 1 or 2 sets. If you want to increase the hamstring stretch, just bring your legs forward a little bit. You can just do it a little bit from there. You will lose some of the arch in your lower back if you do that, so just be wary of that. If you find that you're fatiguing in your shoulders, then you could just put your hands on blocks as well. That will take some of the stress out of the arms, so that's just another little way to do it. But that will limit the stretch in the hamstring, so just be wary of that. To come out of the downward dog, you would just bend your knees and just nice and slowly return back to your starting position and then move on to your next exercise. And there you go, guys. That's how to actively stretch the hamstrings using the downward dog position. I hope obviously the information there has made sense. If you've got any queries, as always, don't hesitate to get in touch at any time.